In this video, I want to talk about my routine, and this is a question that I keep getting from students. They ask me, Deepak, what is your routine? When do you wake up? When do you work? When do you run your business? When do you write? When do you create? And a lot of people think that I have like a very fixed routine, and one of the reasons I am maybe moderately successful is because I stick to a routine and a schedule, right? But in this video, I want to give an answer to that question, and the answer is that there is no routine at all. And I just wake up when I feel like waking up. I don't wake up with an alarm. And they say that schedules are for slaves, right? When you had slavery, or when you see a lot of people working in a factory or something, the work timing starts at a particular time. There is a siren that goes off, and then there is a lunch break, and then there is an evening siren that goes off. And they also say that the schooling system itself, it's a conspiracy, right? The schooling system has been created to make men more obedient and make men a little bit more docile and not question authority, and just kind of say yes sir to everything and ask permission for everything. So I do believe that schedules and shuttles are for slaves, which means that if you are forced to start working at a particular time, then you don't have any freedom. And this is not just for me as an entrepreneur and as a CEO of my own company. Obviously, we have things which have to be done in a schedule. Like we have webinars, we have Q&A sessions, we have some calls that are scheduled. But apart from maybe 2 or 3 calls per day, which is the same for my team members as well, you can like work anytime, whenever you feel like it. Like for example, today afternoon I did not feel like working, and I was watching a movie, and I will probably go watch that movie, continue watching that movie, because I have not finished it after creating this video. So as long as you go ahead and use your time usefully, uh, you are going to keep moving ahead. It's just like driving a car from one destination to another, right? Like for example, I'm at Salem right now, and if I have to go to Bangalore, and if I start my car, I will kind of approximately plan that okay, today evening I will go to Bangalore, I will start my car, I will keep driving. If I feel tired, I will take a break. Maybe I will listen to an audiobook while I am in the car. Maybe I will stop for a coffee break. Then I will keep going, and sometimes I might reach early, sometimes I might reach late, right? So your day-to-day work can be like that. It doesn't need to start at a particular time, end at a particular time. As long as you do not spend excessive time on social media and news channels and YouTube, and keep consuming useless information, and as long as you use your time to do something productive, your career is going to keep moving forward, right? So what are the things that I do when I have free time? So I don't watch too many movies. Maybe 1 hour per day I will watch TV. Many people start watching a movie and they have to finish the movie before they can move on, but I watch sometimes half an hour or 1 hour of a movie, and then I watch the rest the next day. And whenever I have free time, if I feel like writing an article, I write. If I feel like going ahead and sending out an email, I write an email and send it out to my audience. Some of the calls during the day, as I already said, are in fixed times. Like for example, every Friday evening we have a team call. Every Monday morning we have a mini team call. And these things have to happen in schedule. The webinars have to happen in schedule. But rest of the time, if I feel like reading a book, I read a book. If I feel like listening to an audiobook, I listen to an audiobook. Sometimes I listen to an audiobook and I read the same book at the same time, right? Like you listen to the audiobook and you just follow the words on the book while you are reading it. And sometimes I feel like writing, and most of the time when I'm reading something, when I'm learning something, then I feel like writing something, because the inspiration for writing mostly comes from reading and consuming content in the first place. Then I go ahead and watch a training or tutorial video sometimes, mostly recorded videos of some of the programs that I have purchased. And it's not like I don't enroll in training programs. I actually enroll into a lot of training programs, and I keep learning from other people as well. I buy ebooks, I buy books, I buy training programs, and I keep putting a lot of input into my head so that I can create a lot of output as a creator, because without input you are not going to have an output. Especially if you are a content creator, writer, mentor, and you want to create content, you can't just sit and create content. You need some input, and you need to go ahead and kind of have some inspiration to create content in the first place. So that is my routine. It is kind of an open, flexible schedule. Some days I sleep late, some days I sleep early, some days I have some work to do, some days I don't, some days I watch a movie, some days I don't. I think one of the only things that I do regularly on a daily basis that I have to do absolutely is talk to my girlfriend, and that is non-negotiable. But apart from that, everything is flexible, and you can be flexible in that way if you have created intellectual property. Like for example, I have created a course. The course keeps selling and it makes money for our company, and from the company I withdraw salary, my employees withdraw salary, so that momentum keeps going on. And we are sitting on that intellectual property, and we are not rushing towards something like any other startup where there are set targets and goals where they try to rush things. And here in this case there is no rushing things. Like keep working. Like a tree does not grow in a rushed way, right? A tree grows, once you put the seed, it keeps growing. It doesn't try to rush to grow. And if you look at that tree right here, it's a pretty big tree, right? So this particular tree, I think, is almost 15 years old. It never tried to grow fast, right? It is a magnificent tree today, very big tree, and it didn't reach here by trying to grow fast or trying to rush the growth. So that's what I believe in, and I hope you like this video, and go ahead and subscribe and leave a comment on the video. So I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.